Throughout the various texts, we observe race, class, territory, and personhood are major factors in the white and black communities. In Chapter 1, Freud talks about how the black society was not allowed in Dearborn because they felt unsafe in the society. The society felt as though the black community was not in the same economic standings as the white community, were criminals, and would bring the neighborhood down as a whole. The blacks were not allowed to move into the white suburban neighborhood because it was made off limits by Hubbard. Hubbard received a lot of support of the white neighborhood, but for all the wrong reasons. We see race and class interact, and the white society believes that they are at a higher standard than the black community, who is enclosed in the urban areas. Dearborn used a number of repellents in an attempt to keep them out, such as the porch light operation and picket fences. This has been ongoing to keep the black community out of the white neighborhoods. In Chapter 2, written by Mills, we see a reoccurrence of this. Race and space are mentioned in this chapter, and boundaries are set. Also in the chapter, we see the ghettos that the blacks live in as trash, and the whites speculate the ghettos to not be clean, and that's something of the white society's ill-mindedness. The term black in itself is associated with trashiness, which is why Mills calls the term black trash redundant. Whites segregate the communities also because whites don't see black bodies as equal, therefore they are not allowed in the space of the white community. This correlates to Chapter 4 by Haggerty, invisibility, because the white community does not see the black community as equal. They don't even see them as human beings, only flesh with no soul to go along with the body. Therefore, they cannot live and interact in their society properly. The black person sometimes may feel accepted when white people don't act differently around them. In Chapter 7 by Gunther, we see a correlation with being a human being. The debate of personhood is argued in the chapter, whether or not the black fetus in particular is a person rather than a human being. There is a speculation of if the black fetuses have the same moral equality as the white fetuses. Of course they do, but the argument is though that they should have the same personhood, and they are the same color in the womb with the pinkish pigment, which is why the white community is wrong in thinking that the black fetuses are not worth saving and are worth aborting. Here, like the other chapters, we don't see equality because most of the white community does not see the same personhood in the black fetuses in particularly. Throughout the chapters, we see correlations between boundaries and equality and the effects it has on society going throughout the various texts.